big deal this week. We saw one of the most surprising, I think, announcements out of the Department of Defense in my lifetime. Let's go ahead and tune in to this interview with the CEO of rare earth miner MP Materials, which just had its best day in its history in the stock market, up 50% because of an unprecedented deal in which the Department of Defense became its single largest shareholder.
The deal consists of three main parts. It's an investment in MP. It is price support for our commodity because, as we know, the Chinese have kept prices well below the market well below levels where anyone can adequately make money or get a return on capital in the free market. And then lastly is an offtake contract for us to accelerate investment. And so when you add up this package, what it is going to significantly accelerate the development of this entire full supply chain. And it's really a win-win-win, Morgan, because obviously it's a win for MP shareholders. We're going to accelerate our mission, and clearly the market recognizes the new economic platform that we have. But it's a win for the U.S. government and for commercial industry because we're going to get this supply chain for our downstream industry, and the government's going to solve an important national security concern. And then lastly, it's really a win for the U.S. taxpayer because this was a tough bargain. It was a very heavily negotiated deal. The U.S. taxpayer has a significant amount of upside in this. So DoD will participate both as an owner and upside in the economics from our commodity as well as magnets.
Okay, so what do we think, Ben? Is this a win-win-win for MP Materials, the Department of Defense, and the American taxpayer?
I don't know. I'm skeptical. There was something I learned in college at the University of Chicago where the economists there say there's no such thing as a free lunch. So someone's got to lose somewhere. I hope it's not the American taxpayer, but I have a lot of, let's say, agita around the government getting involved in buying equity.
Yeah.
This might be a short-term fix, but there are probably other competitors, American competitors to this company, who now aren't backed by the American taxpayer, and now we have government intervention in some of the markets. This has me really concerned. I bet you there are better ways to structure this to still compete with China. Maybe it's tax breaks, maybe it's other incentives, where we're not picking necessarily winners and losers so aggressively in the market.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Without going too deep into kind of the entire market for this particular rare earth mining, the deal's fascinating, right? I mean, you've got a price floor commitment, $110 per kilogram. So anything that MP Materials produces, they are guaranteed for 10 years, $110 per kilogram. The next thing is they are guaranteed 100% of the magnets produced at the facility will be purchased by defense and commercial customers. DoD is not promising to buy all of them. There's a commercial component to it. But a guarantee that your material is going to be purchased is pretty freaking good. I don't know too many business owners who say no to a deal like that. And then you do have some private financing as well. You have JP Morgan Chase, you have Goldman Sachs providing $1 billion in financing to construct and develop this 10X facility. So, I mean, it's a very, we live in interesting times, right? We've got a government making a concerted decision to invest in a market in a major way, in a way that I was told, the Republican Party was generally not a fan of. Not really about the politics here, but it is about, I think we're seeing all tools of state power. We're pulling out all the stops. If nothing else, it says the administration is taking this threat pretty seriously.
Yeah, outcomes matter, so let's see where this goes. But I don't want the American government picking winners and losers amongst companies. Let's make it so there's fair competition in this space.